All right, Market Mind members, I want to give you guys an exact strategy of how I caught Nasdaq shorts and made over $1,200. So this is what it looks like. Before I go into depth into the technical analysis area, first we got to go into my pre-market area. So what I do during pre-market is my watch list. So as you can see here, right, there's a trade we took, bang, and then this is my watch list. Cool. So what do I have in market? I just give my first market analysis. I go during pre-market, price sold off enormously, creating liquidity and high time frame fair value gaps. So I'm going with the current trend, which was downtrend, because I'll show you guys in the chart. It was just selling off hard. Okay. So then what was my watch list? It was looking for bounce initially to get into that fair value gap, to that gap area, to then get into shorts. That's ideally what my watch list was. And then my bias was bearish again because we were literally in a downtrend during pre-market. And now we go to the charts. Watch this. Let me fix my hair. All right, cool. So let's erase. Let's go into like my mentality of what we actually do. Ready? So we can cut this, to be honest. Bang. So this is all I see during pre-market, right? So if this is all I see during pre-market, what do? I draw the fair value gaps. So we have two fair value gaps right here. Bang. That's one. Then we have another one right here. Bang. Okay. Now what do I want to mark out nearby? Look, we have a gap right here. As you guys know, a gap is another form of internal liquidity. So bang, swipe it to the side. And you see price literally taps into it during pre-market, which is fine because it still hasn't gotten filled and it still hasn't gotten inversed or disrespected, period. Now, what we see, we jump to the hourly. Looks sweet. Let's go to 8 a.m. Okay, boom, market is about to open. Let's drop to 15. So what does market do upon opening? It literally taps into this gap again and is extremely bullish, which is the gap, the bounce that I was looking for. Okay, this is literally the bounce I was looking for. As you can see, we tap into this, we start going up. Next candle, we probably hit that 4-hour value gap, right? Bang, hit that 4-hour value gap. Awesome. What we have now? Okay, now it's just a inverted hammer. So what am I doing here? Once it gets to this area, I'm literally just waiting for price to give me a sign that there's sellers in the market. It's one of my confidence. I'm waiting for price action, at least on the 15-minute time frame. So let's see. Okay, we get inverted hanger. Okay, not looking too good. Bang, right here, 11 a.m. Okay, 11 a.m. is perfect because it right here ended bearish, and then we look in the hourly since 11 a.m. and hourly was just created, and this is the candle here, also bearish. So it's showing me bearish on the high time frame and the low time frame. So that's the only confluence I needed. So what I do, I get into shorts with my TP down here. Simple as this, guys. As simple as this. And I had marked out that day's low, which was right here, and then the pre-market low, which was right here. And it's as simple as this. Ready? Watch this. Magic. You wait. You literally do nothing but wait. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Now, sorry for my voice. Now, if you guys wait and see, this eventually gets disrespected and even the gap gets filled. So, look, this would have been insane. This would have been like probably like, I'd say 3K, 3 high K, maybe close to 4K if we get all the way down here. Like, imagine if we would have caught this. Holy moly. Now, the reason I didn't go for it was because I saw that price bounced off here hard, right? You see we got a strong doji, a dragonfly doji to the upside, right? Or just a doji, my bad, not dragonfly. It's just a doji. So that was me. I made my profits. I wasn't gonna be greedy. Got out, called it a day. Okay, that's overall what my trade looked like. Oh, hold on, my stop loss was right here. Yeah. So this is what we caught. But another thing I wanted to share was that, and it's not something good I did, but it ended up working in my favor, was that in reality, I'm keeping a buck with you guys. When I got in, I actually waited for this next candle right here. So this 15-minute ended. I waited like 3 minutes until 11 a.m., which as you can see, in 3 minutes until 11 a.m., price spot up, right? Price spot up a little bit. So I waited for that. And I ended up getting like an entry right there. I know it was right there because of my risk reward. It was 1 to 2. For every dollar I risked, I was making $2.37. So not recommended because it easily could just fell apart right away, and then I would have never got an entry, or I would have gotten a really bad entry. So honestly, I shouldn't have done that, but I did, and it ended up working in my favor this time. Can't make a bad habit out of it, because then bad habits turn into losses, and losses turn into whatever, snowball effect. Okay, so yeah, that's my trade for today, guys. Well, for yesterday, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, you guys could DM me. Just reach out to me. I have no problem explaining my strategy, or no problem explaining my trade. This is what I do. I love it. Peace.